the time, he got out of that car with a gun and shot and killed Pamela Cabriales. He was tried as an adult and he is now 18, but he will be eligible for parole despite being convicted of first-degree murder. That'll be after 40 years. He has not yet been formally sentenced, but he will be sentenced in December, on December 12th, and the penalty there again will be life. The penalty there will be life in prison with the possibility of parole after 40 years. Lauren?
Thank you so much for that live report, Kevin. Fun at a Halloween party in Northglenn turned into a tragic scene after police say more than one person started shooting. Now, this afternoon, 3 people have died and 3 more are hurt. The shootings happened at a home near Belford Drive and Bruce Lane, which is just west of I-25 and just south of 104th Avenue. But later this morning, we learned police were at another home nearby on Humboldt and said it was part of that investigation. We're waiting on those details, but Courtney Yoon shares what we know about that original investigation.
Northglenn police say they received a call around 12:01 this morning for a report of shots fired at a house party here on Belford Avenue. I want to show you some video of the scene of what this looked like earlier when police were here. When police arrived, they say that there were 20 to 25 people still at the house for this Halloween house party. One person was already dead when investigators arrived. 5 other people were taken to area hospitals suffering from gunshot wounds. 2 people since then have died at the hospital, so that brings the total to 3 people who were killed in these shootings. Now, police say this was not a drive-by shooting, but they do believe there are multiple shooters. Police are still working hard right now to identify those suspects. However, they do say that there is no threat to the public right now, and they are waiting to release the names of the victims until family is notified. Northglenn police is asking anyone with information to please let them know those tips. The phone number to call is 303-450-8857. In Northglenn, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.
Denver police are investigating a double shooting from overnight. It happened on South King Court, that's south of Garfield Lake Park and west of Federal in Denver's Marley neighborhood. We know that 2 victims went to the hospital, but we don't know how badly they were hurt. Police are working on suspect information. And in Aurora, police are looking into a shooting that killed a man overnight. It happened around 1:45 this morning at an apartment complex off 16th Avenue near Colfax. Police have detained 1 person, but their involvement in the shooting is unclear. If you know anything about this case, you're asked to call police. It is beautiful out right now, and that should continue through the weekend. We're looking good. Joining me now is Keely Chalmers with our 9 News Weather Impact team. But Keely, you got to find some time this weekend to dig out those winter coats because it's not going to last.
Yeah, once again, we are dry and warming as we head into tomorrow. Sunday, a little bit of a change. We're starting the day off nice. We do have a storm system moving in, bringing us fairly widespread snow to the mountains. Rain showers starting Sunday evening at the lower elevations, and then it's a Sunday night into Monday morning where we could see the transition into snow, at least a wintry mix here in the metro area for Monday morning. 55 degrees at DIA right now, a little bit breezy, mostly sunny. Your forecast high 61. We're looking mainly 50s, low 60s across the plains for this afternoon. Lots of sunshine. We're going to reach our high right around 3:30 this afternoon. So again, we are dry and mild through the first half of Sunday. We do have another storm moving in Sunday evening into Monday morning, which could bring us a little bit of some wintry mix Monday morning and some slick driving conditions. Next week could be busy, a little active it's looking like, with a couple storms. We'll talk about that and track the upcoming storm coming up in your complete forecast in just a bit.
Keely. The Highland Lakes fire burning near the Divide in Teller County is 90% contained right now. A fire at a home started it 4 days ago. The foreclosure case against that home was officially closed by a judge. The same day, the fire broke out. Our sister station in Colorado Springs, KRDO, confirmed that through county records. Online records show that on September 24th, a man tried to serve the homeowner a warrant related to the foreclosure process. He couldn't get to the door to post those papers because of large dogs. Then, nearly a month later, a Teller County judge authorized the sale of the home 5 days before the house caught fire and started the Highland Lakes fire on Monday. People in more than 700 homes had to evacuate. Those orders were lifted Wednesday. The Teller County Public Trustee's Office says that home was supposed to hit the auction market next Wednesday. The legal firm listed the home's foreclosure case said that they wouldn't comment because of the ongoing investigation. Tonight, a remembrance service is planned to honor those killed in the bombing of United Flight 629. 44 people died in Colorado 69 years ago today. It was the first case of airplane sabotage in the U.S., and it happened right here in the skies of Colorado. The plane exploded mid-air and crashed into a field in Weld County. That was November 1st, 1955. It took off from Stapleton Field, heading towards Portland, Oregon. The FBI says that the man put dynamite in his mom's suitcase and blew up the plane to collect insurance money. The bomb went off about 10 minutes into the flight. Becky Tessone has a friend who lost family in the crash. She wants to create a permanent memorial somewhere in Weld County to remember those people killed.
Look at what's happened in Colorado over the years. How many tragedies have we had? When we go and give material out to people, they're like, I don't know anything about this. That's sad.
There's a fundraiser underway on the Denver Police Memorial website to raise money for a permanent memorial. That remembrance service starts at 6 tonight at the Carbon Valley Lutheran Church in Firestone. As the presidential candidates prepare for a busy weekend of campaigning, Colorado officials are reassuring voters about election security in our state. Also ahead, it is finally here. Skiers will be heading to the slopes this weekend.